What's going on, everybody? So I feel like it's time to discuss everything that is in this cabinet. I have gotten a couple messages about my car cleaning stuff, and instead of spending 2 hours trying to explain everything through an Instagram message, I'm just gonna do it in a video because it's easier. I do need to reorganize this cabinet because I'm starting to get more products and I have no place to put them. So I might be cleaning off that shelf or putting another shelf in here. I don't know, but I need to figure it out, and I need to figure it out quick. And you know, if some of you guys have detailing products that you want me to try or review or whatever, I am completely open to that. I mean, I love Adams. They're great. They are a little expensive, but I think it's worth a little bit extra money. But I'm always willing to try a different product. Just like right now I'm using West Coast Customs wheel and tire cleaner just because I use so much of it. Adams wheel cleaner is about $60 a gallon. This was $4 a bottle. So I'm just trying different stuff. And right now I'm starting to get a little bit into Carport and Chemical Guys. I use their clay bars just because they're like $8 a bar. Of course I get the cheapest one possible, but it's like $8 a bar. It's not a big deal, and the car feels fantastic when I'm done. Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna start going down the line. First off, we're gonna start with the waterless wash. The waterless wash is probably the best thing that you can ever have if you have a car like that. That light is sitting on a towel, by the way. You don't have to comment that I'm scratching the paint. I have it sitting on a microfiber towel, but oh dang it, I saw it. Hang on, let me see if I can get that angle. Well, you can see the green in the flake. It doesn't really show up on camera. It shows up in person more. But with a waffle towel, which I have, I'll be right back. So this is called a waffle towel, and you can kind of see it. It has like a waffle pattern in it, and what it does is when you, here, I'll show you how the product works really fast. So basically what you do is, I have to turn it on, but you just spray it on the car. I'm just gonna do that little area, and I always like to do a little bit on the towel too, just for lubrication. Yeah, don't make the jokes. And I will put it in force. Alright, so I have my towel looking like that. Gonna put a little bit on just for extra lube, and then just go like that, and then once more, and then basically you just do the whole car like that, but all of the dirt and grime will go in the little waffle pattern, and then it doesn't scratch the paint. Next is the detail spray. That's basically just a quick shine. Spray it on, wipe it off, microfiber towel, of course. I don't really need to explain that. Wheel and tire cleaner. Get the wheel wet, spray the wheel, let it soak for like 15 seconds. Then you would use, for the tire, I have the Adams tire brush. Hold it in the light so you can see it. Very simple. Just go, around the tire. Do not try and get the wheel, or some people like to call it the rim, even though these are called wheels and not rims. A rim is this outer portion that the tire connects to. The whole thing is called a wheel, but you don't want this to touch it, especially if you have them like mine. You could scratch the coating on them and it's just not good. Let me put that back there. Next, you have your wheel brush. This can touch the wheel. What I usually do is I will take the wheel cleaner and I'll spray it just a little bit on the bristles, just for a little bit extra, and then I go in a circle pattern and then try and get deep into the spoke areas, and then I get the outside of the wheel just like that. It's not hard. And then I use the wheel woolly right after that. Same thing, couple spritz on the bristles, but then I get down in the wheel and get behind it. Like on the Genesis, I will get back into the really far back of the drum, or not the drum, and just the back portion of the wheel, and it just gets all the dirt and grime out. tire shine, I sure hope to God that I don't have to go over that. Eco all-purpose cleaner. They had an all-purpose cleaner. That's for the environmentalists. You can use it on your engine. I use it on the wheels. I use it on this car mainly. I use it to clean the suspension. I also use the wheel brush to do that too. I clean the differential. I clean the mufflers. Sometimes I do the gas tank, but that's not that often. Keeps them clean. Looks better. I use it not really on this car. I use it like on the brakes or the brake caliper and the wheels, but it's mainly like a degreaser, and you can use it on almost anything. Okay, tire and rubber cleaner. This is a wheel and tire cleaner. Adams has a wheel cleaner and a tire and rubber cleaner. Same thing, spray it on the tire, rub it in, wipe or hose it off. Glass cleaner, I sure hope I don't have to explain that. Interior detailer, it's just like a cleaner. You put it on a microfiber utility towel, which looks a little bit like this, but a little bit more fine. And just spray it on the towel, spray it on the surface, rub it in, and it comes out as a matte finish. I know some people who love the glossy interior finish, but trust me, a matte finish looks so much better. That's what I like about their tire shine. If you look at the cars, this is a matte tire shine. It looks so much better. It's not like the faded tire look, but it's a not unpolished tire, but it's not a glossy tire. I used to like glossy tires until I tried a matte shine, and it's just so much better in my opinion. Carpet and upholstery cleaner, spray the carpets. I can use the wheel brush, or not the wheel brush, but the tire brush. Get into the carpets, you know. H2O Garden Gloss, that is a awesome product. It's really expensive. Well, I call it the 4 times a year product. What you do is, when you're done, like a touchless car wash or whatever, and you're ready to dry it, you get 2 towels. I usually use this towel and one of these. This is a single soft polishing towel, and this is supposed to be for the ceramic coating kit, but I had extras because I got a big kit, so I saved this because I like this towel a lot because it absorbs water. So this one would be like my wet towel, and this one would be my drying towel. So what you do is you get this one wet, and you start wiping down the car, and then you spray the garden gloss in the towel and a little bit on the paint, and then you just start rubbing it in, and then once it's in, then you take your dry towel and you dry it. It does help dry the car, but it's also like a layer of protection. That's why they call it the guard and gloss. This is Chemical Guy's Cherry Air Freshener. It's basically like an odor neutralizer. You just spray it in the cabin, then the car smells like cherries. Car Pro Spotless. Car Pro Spotless is if you have like a black car. That's why I bought it in such a big bottle, because I had a black car. But what happens is you have hard water stains. What you would do is you would spray it on like a microfiber towel. Let's use this for an example. And you spray it on the towel, spray it on the area, and you just kind of go like that and rub it in, and then the hard water stains come out. And then I use the waterless wash with a different towel, and it's gone. So I would highly recommend that if you have a black car and you have hard water stains, because at least on a white car, it hides it. Like when I go to the car wash and stuff, oh, that's nasty. But like water from the mirrors used to go down the side and stuff on the Nissan. This car, it happens, but you don't see it because the white hides it. All right, I'm going fast, and I know I'm going fast, but there are so many products up here, and I'm trying to keep this video under like 15 minutes. This is my newest addition, CarPro Iron X Snow Soap. Basically what it is, it's Iron X in a soap. And what it does is, I keep going back to the car because I'm showing what cars I use it on. It's mainly this car. Iron X is a product that pulls iron out of the paint and helps decontaminate the paint and makes it a little bit more smoother. And you usually do it before claying, and it makes the claying a lot easier. If you were on Instagram and you looked at my story a while ago when I first got this car, you would have seen that I sprayed it on this car and the car turned purple. That is the iron reacting with the chemical, and it turns like a purplish tint. This entire car was purple. Like every square inch of the car was just dripping purple. It was so cool. And knowing that the product, because like on the Nissan, it was black and it was purple. Like it had maroon metallic in it. So I never really knew if it worked. And I never tried on someone else's car because I was too nervous. I wanted to use that product on my car first. Trust me, it works. It's amazing. And it makes the car so much. I've clayed a car without Iron X, and with Iron X, it makes it so much smoother. And for those of you who had a clayed, waxed, and then polished car, you know how that feels. That feeling is amazing. That buttery smoothness. It's I can't even describe it. And people think I'm weird when I talk like that, but it literally is a feeling that you cannot describe. That's what I'm doing to this car at the moment. Undercarriage spray. This stuff smells like grape. It is awesome. What you do is, if you have wheel wells that are nasty, I can't really use this car because it doesn't have wheel wells in the front. But let's say I wanted to hide these. I would spray the undercarriage spray in the wheel well and they would turn black. And then if it's too glossy, I could just take a towel or whatever and knock it down a little bit and it wouldn't be as glossy. That's basically it. Odor neutralizer, self-explanatory. Car stinks, like the Febreze commercial. So your car smells. You could use Febreze and cover the odor, or you can use that and fix it. What you would do is I'm using this car because it has interior lighting. I know, Rice Nation, but whatever. So what you do is you would spray the carpet, and then you would spray, like, let's say my AC intake is over here. To be honest, I have no idea where it is in this car. But you could spray in the intake and it'll come out the climate control vents and it would just circulate around the cabin. Usually you would spray it in the car, let the AC run for like 15 minutes, like go drive it, or just let it run with the AC on, and the smells will go away. Trust me, the people who ride in the Nissan when I had it, they would get in and go, "What is that smell?" And you know, I'm like, what's wrong? And they're like, "It just smells like nothing in here. It's fantastic." Ceramic Boost. That is a touchy product because most people don't have a ceramic coated car. None of these cars are ceramic coated, but the wheels on this car are ceramic coated, and this one will be soon. I would highly recommend ceramic coating your wheels. It makes it so much easier to keep clean. I never have to use wheel cleaner on this car. I can literally blast them with the pressure washer, and you can watch the brake dust fall off. Or even just a regular hose. Spray it, you can literally watch the dirt, grime, and brake dust just fall off the car. It is fantastic. The Ceramic Boost just helps build up the coating again and keep it from deteriorating and, you know, dissipating. The Pumpkin Spice Detail Spray, that's just a limited edition Halloween detail spray. I like the special edition bottles. Carpro, these are Chemical Guy smells, my bad, not Carpro. All four of these. This is New Car Smell, Stripper Scent, which is actually a vanilla scent. Black Frost, I have no idea what it is, but I have actually bought 2 bottles of it because my friends that come over actually want that sprayed in their car. It smells amazing. I would definitely recommend that smell. I have ran it in the Nissan. I've actually ran it in the Camaro before. I haven't ran it in the Genesis yet, but literally it is the greatest smell ever. Purple stuff is grape. The grape soda scented, it's just grape. We have the limited edition Christmas detail spray and the limited edition Christmas interior detailer. Iron X, Tarex. If you do burnouts, basically, that is a product for you. For the burnt rubber that is stuck to the back of the car, that will help take it off. If you have bugs that are stuck to the front of the car and can't get them off, that will help take it off. Or, you know, if you have adhesive that's on the car, that could help take it off. It's basically like a Goo Gone for the car, but a little bit better and safer. Okay, we're on the side of the cabinet now. Strip wash. You can use it in foam gun, foam cannon, or the bucket. What it does is it's basically a soap that strips the car down. Any wax, paint sealant, anything. You want the surface completely naked. That's what you would use. It would take everything off the car. That's basically it. Wash and wax. It's the same thing as car shampoo, which is just a 0 pH soap with no wax in it. This has, I believe, 0.25% wax in it. It's like next to nothing, but it's just a little bit extra protection. Ultra foam shampoo is what I use in the foam gun and the foam cannon. It just allows a little bit more foam. It's reacts to the foam can a little bit better, and you get more suds. Buttery wax is just wax. Leather conditioner is not just for leather. Leather conditioner is sunscreen basically for the interior. So I use it on the seats, on the door sill, the wheel, basically everything in the interior, even the dash. I mean, it's a sunscreen for the car basically, and that's the best description of it. It's sunscreen for the car. And then metal polish number 1 and metal polish number 2 are two different things. What you would do is you would put metal polish number 1. Let's say I'm polishing the Camaro emblem. So I would put metal polish number 1 on here, and then I would wipe it off, get it perfect, and then I would put metal polish number 2, and that is the shiner. But metal polish number 1 just kind of gets it looking nice, and then metal polish 2 is the actual shine for it. The difference between the aerosol glass cleaner and the spray glass cleaner is you cannot use this on tinted windows, meaning outside only. I will show you how aerosol glass cleaner works because the Genesis needs it. So basically, give it a little shake, and then put this knot on the car, and then flip the towel over and just get it a little bit better. That's basically it. I'm going to do the rear window also, just because, again, the car needs it. These are just gallon refills. Those are just cheap Walmart tire shines. They're not really that great. That's why they're down there. But these are gallon refills. This is my Sidekick air blaster. That is fantastic. That's how I dry the cars when they're here. Especially for the wheels, I could just blast them and they turn basically dry almost instantly. I don't have to sit there with a towel and get in all the crevices. I can blow the air out of the crevices, and then I may have to go over it with a towel. And then it's also good for blasting water out from the mirrors. So yeah, that is basically my cabinet. I don't know how long this video is going to be, but I just wanted to answer some of the questions that people have gotten from looking at this cabinet in the live streams and the videos or whatever, and they're like, holy crap, when they see this thing, because there are a lot of products on here. And to be honest, I don't use them all. I probably use 60% of the cabinet, but the other ones are here just in case I need them, or if someone else needs them, you know, or whatever. And this is just a gallon of car shampoo, and that's just a gallon of waterless wash. I know some of you probably asked. It's on a pump thing, so I could pump it straight into the foam gun without turning the bottle upside down. And, you know, I'm picky. Like, all the labels are facing the right way. All the sprayers are facing back. You know, I'm picky. But, again, if anybody has any products that they want to send in, P.O. Box link down below. I'm always willing to expand this cabinet, try different companies, try different products, do reviews on them. I really don't care. I would love to try different companies. I don't like being stuck to one company. That's why I'm trying like the different wheel cleaner. I have some Carport stuff. I have some Chemical Guy stuff. I want to expand my inventory basically. And then, you know, if it works better, I may switch to that product or switch to that company. I used to be a Meguiar's person. Then I found Adams and I switched to them. Who knows? I could find someone else. Just, you know, if you want me to try it, just send it. And, I'll be more than happy to do a review and an unboxing and all that stuff and what I think about it and use it on this car and that car. You know, I'm not shy about testing products. Some of you should know that, especially like from the bikes and stuff. I'm always willing to try new stuff. And I know this has been a lot of information, but if you like the video, be sure to give it a good thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And also, for some reason, I haven't been talking about this. If you order anything from gasbike.net, at the end of the video, there's a little banner thing down below that just shows it. There's a link down below. If you order anything from gasbike.net, from my link, I get a small commission from it. And all of that gets dumped back into the channel, doing builds with the Genesis. This thing is going actually a lot faster than I thought it would. But it's going towards the Genesis build. It's going towards the bikes. It's going to be going towards future projects, getting that on the road. We have a couple secrets that we're hiding. You will see it in future videos. That's why you should hit that subscribe button. And just like that, see you guys on the next one. Oh yeah, and comment down below what the monkey's name should be. We need to get a name for the monkey.